3 people, and well, it is a hassle. But there's one guy who's low, one at half HP, and one still full HP, and that's the dead body of your teammate, and that means...
And that gives away your position quite nastily. Not even sure if that's a word, but if it's not, now it is.
For the people new to this game, killing a dead body doesn't do you anything.
Man, but don't tell me this has never happened to you, where you're just like
so many
you're
times.
looking around, you see a ragdoll, and it's just like ah!
It even happens when you have a teammate that's alive, and you're just so on edge because it's a tense game. It's like 15-14. Here you go around the corner, and you suddenly see him, and you don't expect him because you didn't look at your menu. Oh, damn, dude, sorry.
Hashtag Winnie Wig.
Yeah, oh god, wow. That throws me back to Fragmatic.
Props if you get that reference.
And wow, beautiful underpass molly there from Masty. Did not expect him to throw it like that. But
I'm pretty sure that wasn't what he wanted to do, but it worked out either way.
I'm just trying to give him some backup, you know?
Yeah, very good.
And meanwhile, we see a smoke being popped in the BFs and a money nade being thrown out. So that's always lovely to see. Some positions being picked up, really nice pressure there, and ready to have a crossfire if need be. Smoke dissipates. And what will happen next will blow your mind. It's a headshot, it's a body shot, it's another kill, but not one more. That's 3 kills for Alex. Masty takes 1, takes 2, and that's 5-2 for Semper Fidelis.
That is a super clean way of just crushing a B play, and probably Vanguard was a bit too slow in how they pushed in there, but that was just a very nice hold, mainly by Alex J, who decided to get aggressive and get in there while he saw an opportunity. Now, unfortunately, he overextended a little bit and lost his life, but he did get 3 kills before that happened, and luckily he had a teammate who was easily able to pick up the last 2. So
Salar on mid facing against some pistols, gets 1 kill, but gets straight away instantly by Smugger, who's always good with pistols. Has a deagle this time instead of his trusty old P250. But Massey here, chilling out on short, gets 1 kill on Infernal, so loaded. Nigel has no trouble refragging, but Alex J is there, gets the headshot onto him from that corner, and you have Hunter dying on the A side, 2v2 with low HP on both Vanguard players, and the bomb is on short, so that doesn't help at all.
So 2 versus 2, both terrorist players are low HP, Bolin and Smogger together. They are the top players for their lineup, no doubt, but they're up against Frey and Alex J, who've been fragging quite consistently as well, and the bomb is dropped here on short, so very difficult position to be in for the terrorists. We have a very close engagement here, and Smogger holds the right angle to pick up that frag on Alex J, and that means the world. That makes such a big difference. Frey by himself now has to go and find these players, preferably before they plant the bomb, but I don't think that's going to be a very easy task. Now, they do plant it safe from this angle, and it's going to be quite a difficult retake for Frey. The only silver lining he has is that both these terrorist players are relatively low, and he won't need that sick of a headshot to take them out, but he is still going to have to hit them first and doesn't. So that's Smogger picking up the last frag, and that makes 5-3.
Yeah, Smogger with a beautiful 3K there. Getting some rounds on the T side is always important. Again, this is a CT-sided map. But last time on terrain that didn't really work out the way we thought it would, because it went completely in the T-side's favor. But I assume on Mirage, which is a well-known map for both sides, they will probably play it more meta, and the scores will be more logical. It is roughly 55% to 60% CT-sided the last time I checked on HLTV, but I'm never too sure. And meanwhile, what do we have here? It's some nice pushing and some not so nice killing. Bowling survives with 6 HP. And that means there's an entry frag for Vanguard, and they know that somewhere, someplace, there's an empty spot on the map for Semper, and they're unsure how to capitalize on it. Meanwhile, Hunter gets flashed. He knows there's nothing at ramp, so he has some information. You have his little friend who's going into it. Gets a lot of footsteps, so he knows something, but no worries because Hunter is ready. And then you have the bomb being dropped. Bowden get a kill on Frey, but Masty getting the refrag onto Ixley and also onto Bowden. Has load ammo, but there's an AK in front of him. Infernal pushing down. Ooh, spray does not connect. But look what we have here. Salar. He is sneaking around. Will he be able to clutch it? This is 1v2 situation. Time is ticking now. And Infernal, beautiful headshot there. takes him out. It's 5-4. Vanguard has finally made their mark, finally getting onto the board and finally getting closer as well. And Smogger going ham with 11 kills, but Infernal also showing up this round.
Yeah, definitely. If especially if Vanguard end up coming back and maybe even winning the series, Smogger is going to be my MVP for this entire tournament, for the entire championships. But even still, maybe if they lose, because he's just been the most consistent standout player, I feel like. But I don't get to choose an MVP, obviously. I get to choose my MVP, and Xalar doesn't manage to claim that title. Neither do some of his other teammates, who go peeking and losing their heads in middle, quite literally. We've got Alex J and Frey still alive, but with these pistols, I'm not sure how much of an effect they're going to be able to have. Frey finds one with the USB. We've still got Alex J with his CZ, maybe able to find a frag or two, but instead gets his head ripped off by Smogger, and that is 5-5.
Yeah, it's all tied up once again. We see a buy coming out of Semper after they just had an eco. And will they be able to do something? Again, no AWP on either side, and I think that Semper could actually use it to win it a bit easier. But meanwhile, they're just struggling. Those Enforce not doing the work they want them to do, because they're just getting outplayed time and time again.
Yeah, at least we're going to be seeing a bit of a fast round, it seems. And oh, these CTs on short, definitely figuring out that in middle there's not much going on. There is a T there, however. I'm not sure if he got spotted, but he definitely knows that there were some CTs peeking there. So information plays are worth, but in the meantime we see some smokes and nades landing here on this A side. Now Frey might have a good position to deal with this, but gets taken down by Smogger relatively quickly, and Hunter on the site instantly gets headshot by Bolin. So we've got 3 CTs left, all on the wrong side of the map, on their way but smoked out and unable to do anything about this bomb plant. So this bomb is down already, and the after plans are being taken in. It might even be worth for the CT boys to consider saving here, but with that first kill on Bolin, it doesn't look like that's what they're going to be doing, and instead we see Alex J pushing here up on the stairs. Musty right there to cover him up. Exley, however, manages to take down Alex J and pushes out of Palace there to pick up Musty as well. Does lose his life to Xalar, but with 3-2 still alive. Xalar, 1 HP with 1 player left to find. This has gotten a lot further than it should have, and well, he realizes that. He realizes that he doesn't have a kit and not enough time. He found 4 frags and still dies. Unfortunate, but a very, very good attempt, and that's something to feel bad about.
Yeah, and now we see another eco from Semper. Usually, when you lose that A side so easily and the bomb gets planted, I think they didn't have kit as well. I would just call the save instantly, because you can just stay together, set up crossfire, so you can actually possibly get some economic damage if they hunt you. But they didn't go for that, and that cost them quite a lot of money, and now they're on an eco once again. We see Xalar already being battered by nades.
Now, these pistols might not have the largest of opportunities in this round. They've lost 1 member, but if they're able to do some damage, at least they can make it difficult for Vanguard. So far, so good. 2 kills for Alex, 1 for Xalar, before they both end up going down. Now we got 1 terrorist still alive, only Nigel, and he does not have the bomb, so both these counter-terrorists are going to be able to get on this and hold off the angles. Now that smoke means that they both know where he is as well, and are going to be able to get into a pretty good position to deal with that. He steps into the smoke, blinding himself, but still visible for Alex J, and they win that eco. That is disastrous.
Yes, and of course Vanguard had a lot of money, but because those rounds were so close, it's not like a huge bank, so they can drop for each other if need be, but still the buy will be a bit meager. And Bonin actually walking away with only a Glock, whilst Nigel could have just dropped an AK, so something went wrong there. And well, he did get a kill with a Glock earlier on Frey, but I don't think this is the best way to play this game.
No, definitely not. If someone has money for a gun, you want to go for that. But they're just going for a fast play on this B side. They might be able to overwhelm them again, but not so fast. Alex J managed to find 1. Musty actually got both those frags, but 2 were quickly returned by the terrorists as well. 3 versus 3.
Bonin getting killed by Xalar with a nade combo, but this mate Frey dies. It's a 2v2 situation. Bomb is on the ground. And we see Hunter lurking around, gets the kill onto Exley. Nigel all by his lonesome 1v2 situation, has the AK, has no utility, And that is something Semper Fidelis does have. So they can stop a bomb plant. They can delay, but Xander can also just shoot him out of the air with that AWP, make it 7-6. And again, an advantage to Semper Fidelis.
Definitely looking to make this a much more exciting map than the last one was. Or, well, the last one got exciting as it progressed, but like too late. And that was very unfortunate for Vanguard because they were in a very nice comeback situation, but they'd lost too much on the CT side already for that to become a thing. This time, they stepped up a bit earlier. They've managed to get 6 so far against the 7 of Semper Fidelis now. They're on an eco, more or less, so a bit difficult position, but a good chance to still make this 7 in the next round. And ooh, Xaler with a good first kill. I'm not even sure if he saw him, but Smogger, was that a jumping headshot?
And also Masty dying, and that's quite odd. Frey being pressured by that AWP of Bolin, and it's just going ham. It's an eco from Vanguard, and they're just destroying Semper after they did give away the entry frag. They just picked up those pistols, ran in, got some kills, and sloppy play all around from Semper, playing the close angles and, well, messing up their sprays as well.
Yeah, this is the second eco that we see. Well, it obviously isn't one yet. We still have 2 full health players with rifles walking around here versus the 1 op and the pistols and such of Vanguard, but it is looking like it's very possible. And ooh, that's an unfortunate missed jump there by Alex. It's a very nice move to be able to do, but you do need to be able to do it.
Yeah, you look cool if you do it, but you can't. And Benelux spots, let's go. Bolin tagging Alex J with that AWP, but he's pressuring him, so he might die actually with it. And Hunter actually getting the kill onto Smogger, making this round a bit more doable. Getting also one on Nigel. Bolin being held up by Exley, but still it's a 1v2 situation. Hunter getting 1, and it's now a 1v1 situation. Will he get the 4K? Exley shoulder peeking, getting the kill, making it 7-7. The last round of the first half. What will happen? Time will tell. There's little to no money for Semper. Hunter is very, very rich, so he drops an M4. Will he buy an op? No, he won't. He will get another M4, and the rest of his team is just getting by with some deagles, little nades, but a lot of passion.
A lot of passion now. 7-7. Last round of the half. 2 deagles on Semper Fidelis. This is the chance for Vanguard to get that lead before the second half when they go onto the CT side, which should be the more favored side on this map. Now, of course, it can vary from team to team, but this Molotov is not very convenient to stand in and actually burns himself. Why would you do that? Does manage to find a frag, so essentially it's a trade, but a very, very unfortunate one that you essentially just give away, and that was one of the guns as well that right now no one seems to be able to access, so it does look like Frey is going to be going for it. Actually just goes for mid to pick up an AK instead, but oof, gets spotted in mid as well. The A side seems to be in the control of the terrorists here. We lose Nigel in the connector, but we have 3 terrorists left, and if they're able to get down this bomb, all of a sudden this becomes a very difficult retake. Bolin finds the head of Musty, who was shooting at him from CT spawn, but that took too long as well, and the bomb has been planted by now. We have 2 CTs versus 2 terrorists. Those terrorists pretty dug in. Actually 3 terrorists, sorry. But Bolin, super low HP, so we're just not counting him. Actually, I should have counted him because he got the frag on Frey, and Exley finishes that by killing Alex J. And that is the halftime. 8-7 for Vanguard. That's a pretty good way for them to close out this half.
Yeah, it's the first time they actually took the lead in this map as well, so that's some progress they had. And well, we'll go into the second half very soon. Will Vanguard be able to take this lead further, take the map and make it onto a third map, make it a cobblestone? Who knows? Time will tell. I'm curious.
I do think we'll be seeing a cobblestone, Tolders, but not quite yet because we do still have a whole half left. Vanguard versus Semper Fidelis, the second map of our grand finals here at the Belgian National Championships. Let's see if Vanguard is able to take this to a third map, and it looks like with this setup that they have, maybe they will be, but not able to connect quite yet is Exley, and nor is his teammate Smogger. Smogger, we've gotten used to something better from you, but falls back into CT, and Bolin has dropped to quite some low HP coming in here from the connector and doesn't manage to find that headshot either. That is so unfortunate. Maybe these players are a little bit nervous. Maybe they feel like their backs are against the wall, but Musty definitely doesn't. Picks up Nigel, and Infernal finally manages to rip off Alex J's head. Now, we still have 4 terrorists that are pretty dug in and will be difficult to root out. Bolin tries and fails, loses out to Musty. We've got 2 counter terrorists left. One just decides to get on the bomb and
knife?
actually gets almost